The conservative media outlet One America News, also called OAN, not to be confused with the Oprah Winfrey Network, but OAN is facing extinction right now. And it's facing extinction for several reasons. The big one, of course, is the fact that they're about to get pulled off of the last real service that they're currently being carried on, and that is Verizon's Fios operating system, which only has a couple million subscribers, so I guess that's pretty decent. But they have sent a letter. Actually, they didn't send a letter, excuse me. They sent a notification to the subscribers of Verizon Fios, letting them know that at the end of this month, the end of July, OAN is gone. You're not going to have it anymore. We're getting rid of it, much like DirecTV did earlier this year. So, One America is going to lose a potential audience of millions of people, not that all of them were watching it, but a potential reach of millions of people, and they're going to be left on one network, which is the Alaska-based General Communications Incorporated, which has a little more than 100,000 subscribers, but they may also completely ditch cable TV for streaming. So it's on like one cable network up in frickin' Alaska. And even that one's like, yeah, we're probably done with that too. Nobody wants cable anymore. So One America, if Verizon does go through with pulling them off the network, it's effectively dead. Right? They're already losing talent off the network. You know, morale is low. They're losing money. And as equally important as it is to have them being pulled off these networks, they're still facing $1 billion, more than $1 billion, in defamation lawsuits from the voting companies that they have been accused of defaming. And as the president of Media Matters for America pointed out recently, I talked about it when it happened, there's pretty much no way that One America could even survive those lawsuits. Right? That news came out, what, about a week and a half ago? And that was, of course, before Verizon said, we're done with you. So they're going to lose that. They lose the money off that. They're going to lose advertisers because of it, because their, market share is going to shrink down to virtually nothing. I mean, not even virtually nothing. Their market share shrinks down to nothing. So they have nothing to pitch to advertisers, right? You got to go to what? I guess One America's website to actually watch them do this. Maybe their YouTube channel. I don't know how their distribution works, but they're not going to have anybody, which means they're not going to have any advertisers. And when you're facing over $1 billion in lawsuits, not to mention all the costs you're going to have to pay for your legal fees, One America cannot stand. A week and a half ago, again, whenever it was that I did this segment talking about how they're likely headed for extinction, then I predicted that they would be gone by the end of the year. Now, here we are, right, 10 days, 12 days, whatever it is later, talking about the fact that they're now being stripped off the only massive carrier that they're still on. So I'm going to maintain my prediction that they're still around by the end of the year, but I'm also going to add a new prediction to it too. I believe that the network is going to try to file for bankruptcy protection so that they do not have to pay out all these excessive fees that they will inevitably have to pay out as a result of the defamation lawsuit. The bankruptcy filing is what they will then use to justify shutting the entire thing down. That is how I'm predicting this plays out, and again, I believe it will happen before the end of this year. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.